Good morning, everyone. It's Charlotte here. Welcome to my home. We are going to be playing with cards again today. Uh, we're going to be playing with cards, I think probably for the rest of the year anyway. What I did, just to save some time, this is just regular playing cards. I took some Tim Holtz tissue paper and using my, I think on this I used PVA glue and I adhered the tissue paper down. Then I took a little bit of white gesso and just went over the centers just for something just a little bit different from what we have been doing. And then I am today going to use this honeycomb stencil, and we're going to be putting a little bit of that on these cards for texture. And yeah, let's just get to it. So start with the 4, and I think I have something planned for these, so don't need to cover the whole thing. Just want to get some texture on there, and that looks good. I've got a butterfly here, so I think I don't want to cover that up. So I think we're gonna just come into this corner and maybe a little bit up here at the top. This is going to help our paint. I'm not going to be working with the Prima watercolor paints today. I pulled out distress paints or distress inks. So I thought, let's play with some distress inks and see what trouble we can get into with that. Should be fun, should be interesting. We've got one more. You don't need a lot. You just want some texture on your card, some place for our inks to go, and create some beautiful design for us. So you know what comes next. I will be right back, guys. Okay, so if you've never played with distress inks before, they're pretty concentrated. And I have to admit, I'm not, I've done a little bit with distress inks, but not a whole lot. So hopefully we are not going to get into any trouble today. And this is going to come out the way I'm hoping it will. And I know I want some blues. So what do I have here? I've got Broken China and I've got Mermaid Lagoon. So I think I am going to play with both of these. And I don't know that you have to shake them. So let's just start in and see where this takes us. Got the mister. So far, so good. I hope everyone that was going to do something for Halloween had a really nice time. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Not sure if I want to keep it dark right there. I'm not planning on the black today, using any black. So let's see how that goes. I apologize, there's a dog barking out there if you can hear that. There's nothing I can do about it. So we have that. Let's go into this darker one and see what happens. See what this color is going to do. Ooh. So pretty. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. It's like all I can say. Ooh, I think that is so. Love how that is run there, how that ran. So let me just get a little bit up here at the top. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think, ooh, I really like that. I think I am going to leave that as it is. I think that is just as pretty as can be. And I'm as pretty as can be too. So that's exciting. Let's put this one aside. And I'm going to have to debate on whether I want to pull in any black. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, let me put that aside and let's pull out the butterfly. And I think on this one, I just might go ahead and do more of the brown. So I think I have, here's antique linen, and there's wild honey and mahogany. I'm afraid mahogany, there's vintage photo. Okay, let's go ahead with antique linen and vintage photo. Mahogany, I'm afraid, might be just a little bit too dark, and I'm gonna mist this one first and we'll see what happens. So here goes the honey. Get some of that water up in there. So there's the honey, and I don't think I want more than that. And then let's go ahead and add, and as I'm looking at this, my mind is, I think you're gonna want the black. Not, I think I am, but the black will have to be with the paints. Oh, I like that already. Don't want a lot of water. I want it to run, but I don't want, I'd like to try and keep that butterfly. See if I can. Don't want to lose the paint. Let's just blot this out a bit. See if I can keep him. You may not be able to tell that there's a butterfly there. And I think I just, what am I thinking? I think I'm just gonna do just a little touch right there of the dark. See if we run it up. Try to keep it on the side. And I do have some tabs that I used Tim Holtz embossing glaze. Ooh, I like that. See that? I think I'm gonna stop right here, and I really like that little effect up there. So I am going to put this one aside to dry and go on with the next, which is the 6. And I want something a bit brighter. So I think I am going to use the, I think I'm going to get into, I wonder, maybe not. I think I think I'm going to get into a little bit more of the antique linen, and then I'm going to get into this cracked pistachio, this bright color here. You don't see me doing the really bright colors all that often. So, yeah, let's be bold today. It's Monday, what the heck? Let's bring in the week with a little bit of boldness. And if I don't crack this, let's see what we get. I kind of like that, just like that. Yeah, I like that. So I am going to leave that and pull this color out and just, oh, if I didn't need my fingers, I'd cross them. Ooh. Now, sometimes you just have to take a chance. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that a lot. I think maybe let's see where this goes. These cards have been so much fun to play around with. Let's see if instead of spraying, I just kind of put a little bit of water on. Move it around. And of course the honeycomb stencil, look at how pretty this is. That's really pretty. So I am going to call this one done as well. And I'm going to leave this like this. And then we have the 7. And I think I will play with the this green and see what happens. And let's just play with the green. And then if we want something else, we'll put some of this blue in there. Or we didn't use the broken china really. Let's use the broken china and then we'll put the green on and see what we get. So I'm going to mist it first just to get a little bit of moisture going. I love how it goes in. The honeycomb is a good stencil for this. If we left that like that and then went ahead and added some green, see what we get with that. And I think that's so pretty. I put just a touch of green down here, just a touch. It's a little bit more water. Don't want to mute it out. Oh, very happy with that. Look at that, and that's so pretty. All right, you know, I'm gonna dry these, and then we are going to add a little bit of black just for the contrast. I think they need it. So I will be right back, guys. Bring in a little bit of black, and let's see what we can do with that. Hopefully that's not going to be this huge mistake. We will see. I think I just want just a touch of the black, not a lot. Do just a touch of black. Get this out of your way. I think we'll come in up here. And a little bit here. Thank you for your comments. I know that there's so many of you that are enjoying this, and I love that, because you don't know when you're doing this, you really don't know what you're going to get. But you can see, look at how pretty this is, just with just a little bit of black. It really does make a difference. So I'm pretty happy with this. I think I'm gonna maybe add just a touch just up here. I don't have any I don't have any texture up there, so I'm not real sure that's even gonna matter. But I'm gonna call this one because I like the way that that looks. So we'll take the 5. I think this is a 5. Can't believe how fast this is going. I don't, like I've mentioned, I really don't want to lose the butterfly if I can help it. We want to enhance the card. We don't want to lose the design. That's pretty. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Okay, I am happy with that. I think, of course you think you are, and then what do? You just go play some more. Happy with that. Okay, now let's go ahead and do something with this here. See if we can run a little bit down there. Get some in here. It's like magic. It is truly just like magic. Look at that. Yeah, the black, it just makes a big difference. And so I think here I just might run this corner and see if that's enough. Let it go. Let's use the mister on this one. Let's see where we go. Yeah, I think that's all I need. Pretty. Just a little bit of blue peeking through. So pretty. And then look at me. Yeah, having fun. Okay, guys, I will be right back. Okay, you can see that they're dry. So I am, before we add the elements, I'm just going to go around really quickly and do a little bit of distressing. And then I will pull out, what I did is I did some stamping and I used the Tim Holtz embossing glazes. If you don't have embossing glazes and you've wanted them and you've just kind of been afraid, oh my gosh, guys, go invest in some embossing glazes because they are the coolest thing ever, ever. They are transparent and just beautiful and so much fun to play with. So what I did is I went ahead and I cut out the numbers that were on the cards originally, and I don't know if this is going to work or not. This was just, I had to play, so I had a little go at it. I just got my bug stamps and cut them out kind of like using the stamp cutter. And then I kind of wanted to call this series Bugs. And then I went ahead and I stamped out the number that corresponds to the card. So I just have to now try and find, like this one I really wanted to use for the butterfly. This one I had thought about blues, but that doesn't mean it has to be there. I wonder. Just kind of trying to figure out what is going to look best where. And I'm thinking this was card number 4. That's kind of cool looking, isn't it? That's kind of neat. Let's see, because this one doesn't have a lot of color, I think this might be the stamp for here. Although that looks pretty good. I think I am going to, I don't know, I like that. To heck with the butterfly, right? I will be covering the butterfly if I do this, but I do like that. I think that looks really pretty. And this was what card was this? This is 4, so this must, yeah, this is 5. That's kind of neat, but I am going to put if I brought that down, I can, okay, I like that. So I think this looks good.